I'm so sorry. I apologize. I take full responsibility. I am partly responsible for what's happening in America, for what's happening in Dearborn, Michigan, for what's happening in New York City. We left Iran, we left Islamic Republic for exactly this reason, because radicals, and I thought by voting Democrat, liberals, every single year, every single time there was an election, that meant we are going to make America, keep America great. We're going to definitely not negotiate. That's exactly what the left media made me believe. And I'm here to say I apologize. I was brainwashed this whole time. It took me over 20 years to realize that Democrats and liberals are the reason this country is the way it is. They're the ones that are okay with the American flag being burned in New York City, that the American flag is okay to be burned. It's part of democracy. It's the most anti-American thing to do. And wishing on America is the most anti-American thing you can do. It has nothing to do with democracy. And I'm here to apologize and let my husband know that he was right. He was rara. Gotta let my husband know that he was rara. I don't know why it's so hard to say this. I am here to announce that my husband was rara. It's very painful. I'm here to announce that my husband was right. Oh, that took everything I had. That he was right about everything. That Republicans are the ones that are gonna help make America great again. I also believed that make America great again meant make America white again. That's because the left media wanted me to believe that. I am here to announce I'm sorry, and I will be part of the group that will make America great again. And I will proudly vote Republican from now on. God bless, and again, I apologize for everything I've done.
There's a lot going on.
Democratic-based voters want.
Okay, Van Jones, what are the stakes here for Democrats?
Look, this is the whole ball of wax.
Yes, at some point, if you take a look at what is happening in the Democrat Party, you want to argue. These people know exactly what they are doing. I watched Chuck Schumer a few hours ago. A question surfaced to him about what is currently going on. His response tells you everything you need to know. I'm going to take you through. I saw something today in Michigan and what is currently going on in other states.
Fox News alert, major cover-up inside of the DNC. Leaks everywhere. Remember the autopsy report? They audited why they lost. Well, a chapter went missing.
I don't want somebody that's in somebody else's pocket, that they have to agree to what they want to. You know, too many people like that in politics.
Abdul.
And why is that?
Because he doesn't take money from AIPAC. I'm not voting for anybody who takes money from AIPAC.
And why is that?
Because the money should be spent here, not over there.
Overall change in people who had an independent view and thought process of what's right for the voters, not what's right for corporate PACs or what's right for any affiliations that support them.
Well, I think Republicans, Republican operatives have viewed this very clearly for months now. Abdul al-Sayed's clearly going to win. We've known it for a long time. I think a lot of Michigan Democrats fooled themselves into believing they had a chance to beat him, but he clearly had the momentum for months and months and months. I don't know how you can talk about this race, though, without talking about the continuance of this issue now. I mean, you've got a Democrat attorney general in Michigan, Nussel,
yeah.
Who can't even go to her party's nominating convention because she says she doesn't feel safe.
Yes, these are the kind of videos that surface every time on my feed. Taking a look at what just happened in the Democrat Party, a lot of people are calling it out the way they should. I watched this guy in Michigan, how he actually won, and this is freaking out people to a level I've not seen in a long time. If you take a look at a tweet like this, coming from Van Jones, the communist takeover of the Democrat Party, the revolution is being televised and podcasted and streamed and elected tonight. Why is it that? It is because there is a credibility gap that opened up between the Democrat Party establishment and this insurgency.
Democratic-based voters want.
Okay, Van Jones, what are the stakes here for Democrats?
Look, this is the whole ball of wax. I'm from Jackson, Tennessee. There was a guy named Gil Scott Heron who had a great poem. It was called "The Revolution Will Not Be Televised." Gil Scott Heron is wrong. The revolution is being televised and podcast and streamed and elected tonight. Why is that? It's because there is a credibility gap that's opened up between the Democratic Party establishment and this insurgency. People are looking at people and they're saying, you've been telling us the same thing for a long time and our lives are not any better. We got Donald Trump twice. There's also an innovation gap. Why can you spend $60 million and get whooped like this? Because the old model was you get the donors to get the consultants to buy a bunch of ads and you win. That's how you get attention. This movement says, I don't need donors, ads, I don't need consultants. I'm going right to the people with TikTok and grassroots, and they've disintermediated the entire donor class, disintermediated the entire consultant class, and this is a revolution. And so this is going to happen again and again. The Democratic Party is now Blockbuster. These kids are Netflix. We are selling CDs out the trunk. This is Napster becoming Spotify, and it's happening tonight.
So, Scott.
And this whole demonization of AIPAC, AIPAC is made up of Jewish Americans. Mm-hmm. They're people who want to participate in politics. And so, yes, there are other issues being discussed. Yes, there's candidate qualities. Yes, there's tactics. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, it seems to me that that is the motivating matter here. And the Democratic Party is making clear they want nothing to do with anybody who supports the fact that our ally...
Is it because he's a Muslim guy? Is it because he's a hateful guy? It turns out his position...
To tackle this kind of situation is extremely difficult from my observations, because imagine you are campaigning with people who say, I don't need EPA, I don't need donors. We'll go straight to the people and do campaigns. TikTok is playing a greater role to these people. We saw the same thing Mamdani did. This is the same thing this guy did here. And how can you tackle a situation like this? You realize money doesn't actually even play a role any longer in this here. If care is not taken, I'm telling you the truth, it will be extremely difficult for people to even realize what they are supposed to do to combat this. Yeah. This is way bigger than the way people expected. Look at the gap. He won. This is not the first person. Within months, we have seen the rise of different people you don't even expect to bust out of this. Hassan spent all his time campaigning with this guy.
Primary going on. We got Hong, who is running, who is now, in my opinion, the clear favorite to win that Democratic nomination. She's a Democratic socialist.
Longer believe in the goal of defunding and ultimately abolishing the police that you posted about 5 years ago?
I believe that safety is a human right.
The two-party system is just going to be under tremendous stress here in the coming months. I can't sit here and tell you for certain how this is going to turn out, but the one thing I can tell you for certain, Hassan Piker and James Carville are not going to be in the same political party. One of us is going to leave. It might even be me.
Yes. He's not the only one. There are a lot of people that are saying the same thing openly on social media. They are going to leave as a result of what they call, I don't even want to go deep into that.
Plan to vote for in November?
I'm a little bit confused on that right now. This is insanity. So now I'm thinking I have to vote Republican to stop this from going.
For you, you've also said that you're not a Democratic socialist.
Decisions, and I believe that as governor...
You disavow now?
No.
Listen.
Let's take in Michigan. Now, Al-Said is highly competent, but he's way left. I see challenges from the quote.
It's historic. And the separation of powers.
I want to appreciate people who constantly share out my videos. God bless you abundantly. There is something happening on this platform for weeks now. I don't get recommendations on my videos. Everything is down. And it discourages me sometimes to continue to put out videos. So I'm begging on you, please, heap up the videos, share out. I think that's the only way we can struggle to bring back the channel the way it used to perform. And that's all the short clips that, and that's for White Girton. You can always skip.
Is
of that UFC fight, because to me that does not celebrate America's 250th anniversary.
Monday night gave the president and his acolytes an opportunity where the gladiator's god was praised for his
80th birthday.
When you come for the rest.
6-1 underdog. How good does this feel?
Never do this again.
Went under to jurors, but it was shown.
Hello, can you hear me? Yeah.
So with all eyes on California, you can see exactly what's happening.
It goes on here in the Golden State.
In 39 days, we will know.
Fun of people.
And so this is my life.
You're talking about qualification.
Odysseus,
Telemachus,
Penelope, Antinous, Odysseus,
Athena,
Telemachus.
This clip of Elliot Page is going to be what takes the Odyssey movie. It's supposed to be
One thing I feel really